season. Ranked team against unranked opponent, and we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Tigers ready to get this thing started and open the season. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Guys, let's think big picture for a minute and talk about Penn State. As most everyone knows by now, one of the top disruptors on defense in the country, 5-star defensive lineman, and they got him with a huge verbal commitment last week. What's that going to do for them?
I mean, the excitement level through the roof. Getting a guy like that you know is plug and play. I mean, big, strong, athletic, makes your defensive line formidable right away. The recruiting class, they just gained some serious momentum.
I like how this offense throws to their running backs in different areas of the field. It's not always going to be to the perimeter. It's not always going to be screens, but they can attack the middle of the field, too, using these angle routes. Nice play call.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Moore will throw. Makes the catch. Breaks into the open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
They go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You've just run to set yourself up now in 1st and goal. They are feeling it.
The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to barrel in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Denmark. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Quick strike through the air for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll go to the ground. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. The first play does nothing. It's hard to find a place these days that the Big Ten doesn't touch geographically, but there's a lot of crossover with the Big Ten and Big 12 and plenty of bragging rights on the line when their schools meet.
You think about Nebraska, once upon a time being in the Big 12, now in the Big 10 too. These conferences also recruit in similar areas too. So this game is interesting, David, because a lot of these players, they're familiar with each other from high school.
Yeah, and I tell you, from experience, you hate that. Like, you get to know each other, you go to the other school, like, you're now my enemy. You're not my friend anymore. So a chance to prove it, a chance for the Big 12, who's been kind of pillaged and pulled apart at times, sometimes by the Big 10. It's going to make a statement to them.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
Now, Wayne, you know damn well you just saying stuff at this point. Idle turned rivals, like, shut up, bro.
He'll pull it on the read.
Kill him.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working. Because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but
yeah.
These players really have
Idol turned rival? Who's the idol? Like, what?
They're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
After the run, now to throw. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you
tired of that.
Get outside the pocket.
Tired of that shit.
And he gets a first down. Like,
it was not my idol.
That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Rushes on him. And
That's funny, though. That man is wide open. Wide open.
What a phenomenal individual effort to getting the catch, getting the foot down in bounds. He's now setting up his offense here for a potential touchdown on this very next play.
Using his feet.
Bluefield State.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Auburn.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Yo, say what? Wait, you gotta be the biggest clown, bruh. Of course. Simple. Stop that quarterback.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires left.
Okay. It's gonna be one of them games. It's gonna be one of them games.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it.
I'm talking to this man on the chat. It's crazy. Yeah, it is what it is. Shit happens.
They think there's room to run to the right.
Oh my god. Like, oh my god. Oh my god.
You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, loose and make a huge play.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Martin. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. First play of the period will be a second down. Off play action. Pressure coming. Lets it go. Finds his man open. Turning it on. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the defense...
Yo's backers is tough.
No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Moore to the air. Makes the grab. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. Looking for the
All right, bro. Now let's get the stop that we need.
Not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this.
Wild as shit.
I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
Coming out with it, it's Braxton.
Oh my.
He'll be out of bounds at the 23 after gambling and bringing it out of the end zone. So here comes the Auburn offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right slot.
Yo. My D-line is absolutely horrible.
Touchdown, Tiger. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
This is wild. D-line is a garbage.
But can you make that last miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. At the 35, he's going to score. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Nittany Lions took those headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change very much, very traditional. Penn State keeps it simple. Being traditional, running the football.
The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Yikes,
That
dude.
is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here they come facing
This is about to be bad. Catch.
To the back.
Fucking A, bruh.
And this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. And the Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Wants to return it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the
Have to stack the damn box now.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4.
Damn, bruh.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense
About to throw an out route.
Huge negative play.
Looking to throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab, it's Craven. He's brought
Gotta be on him.
flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Wants to go up top. Oh,
It's
he wants
mine.
it all.
Fuck, bruh. Come on. That is mine.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on third down.
Shit. I done fucked up.
Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Lofts
It's
one
out.
high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Block.
Wants to bring it back. He only needs
Sorry.
This guy is a daring punt return man.
We're on our side.
A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. And
Damn,
maybe
bruh.
get back to the line of scrimmage.
Let me get something going.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball
Yikes.
like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds the tight end. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers.
You looking rough already.
They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Denmark. They make the stop at the sweet moving catches. Plenty to give them a first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Damn, bruh.
Give them a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Moore will throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll move the wide receiver. A first down run in the red zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it.
Fans was wide open too.
Couldn't get it to the receiver.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offensive line, disrupting the timing, and getting a nice clean hit on the quarterback.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now improvising.
That's mine. Bruh, give me the fucking pick, nigga.
Man, is he lucky to get that one back.
Damn.
That close to an interception.
And that's why these guys play defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been.
That's 2.
You got to catch that and make that a pick.
It's literally like, come on, bruh.
The decibel meter's about to explode. One of the great environments. Wide out level noise. To the air. It's St. Clair. From the comfort of the pocket, he fires it to the right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through.
Appreciate you, DB. I don't know who it was. He had all the damn time in the world.
Second time they've had to kick it away.
Block.
Makes the catch at the 35.
Sorry.
Just a wall of defenders.
A little bit of time.
And he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
No.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Pick.
Finds his tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Quarterback strolling away from Heat. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Nittany Lions will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down.
That's just a quarterback throw. Come on.
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he was on his way. Gets
Wow.
all the way to the 38. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot against zone coverage, covered 3, and that corner, he's got the deep third of the field, so he's watching the quarterback the entire time. He sees the ball thrown, he's able to react to it and come away with the pick.
Back has it. Can't get it to the ground. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down. That's
Good
going to
pick.
wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here.
Hey, yeah.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put
It's
pressure
that bad?
on the opposing offense.
You guys come back same day? Same night, I mean.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Yeah.
From the gun, they'll try to
Damn,
impose
bruh.
the running game. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. And they're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess
It's a long day.
Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
I don't think Paige knows that.
To the air, it's St. Clair. Throws to the wideout.
Yup.
Intercepted, and that's
Yup.
how you want to start a half. He managed a few yards.
I got one.
But the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's
Damn, Brad.
what a job up front, and he'll
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Nittany Lions will call their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down.
It's the most I've ever punted the ball before.
So here comes the Auburn offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Nah, she's been hanging out with Chloe, that's why. Is that why, Paige?
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
She not hit. She not hit.
Looking for a crease. It's Robinson. He is going nowhere.
Hunter, tell her.
And the Tigers want to crank the tempo. Makes the grab on 3rd. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. to throw, it's St. Clair. Extending the play. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Yes, sir.
What a play, not only to get the football, but to bring the field position with the return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Finds his man. It's Denmark.
Hey, we got to start playing this so different now.
And the Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one.
We got to switch up the play call, Wayne.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
Man, this QB is so dangerous.
Single back.
Pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Now facing a 3rd and long. More to the air.
He's there. It's all right. We're home. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team.
Yeah. We're home. A little bit of breathing room.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
We got to figure this team out. This ain't the same Penn State. This ain't the same Penn State. You see that D-line? We got worse. We saw what happened against Florida.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Breaks the tackle. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
Well, not a great run there, but I think what the coaching staff is trying to do is they're trying to help out their quarterback. He's thrown interceptions on each of his last 2 drives. And the best way to try to settle him down is to get the running game established. But I think the defense is aware of that right now, loading the box. Everybody up front is ready for the run.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Kane. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And the QB just makes it look easy. Drop back, surveys the field, makes the correct decision, throws the ball where his receiver can catch it, doesn't put it in harm's way. That's a really good quarterback making it look easy.
Got a little space. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Keep it on the ground.
Damn, bro.
He's got some space. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And you go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone and short.
Shut up, Paige.
Quick pass on the fly motion. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And just went with something very easy, very reliable. Flip it forward. Let your receiver do the rest. I only got to get a few yards. Nice job. Nice execution. First down.
All right.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. On the ground, it's Robinson. Touchdown, Auburn. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Yikes.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulsa is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by
Why'd you leave her?
to Arkansas. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping it
He was there.
A lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play they
Ah,
get you
bruh.
going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Damn, I need some fucking receivers.
Trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the right.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. You're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Sheesh, Jackson.
Look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards, but that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Now the play fake.
No, bro. He was there.
There's a lot of QBs that
Bro, what?
pressure, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9.
All day. Now he
He
ain't.
wants to change this route. Moore will throw. Here's the pressure. And this is going to be
Yo.
3rd down.
That's
I don't know if this quarterback's the option, bruh.
You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
The kick is on its way. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They cut into this lead the last time they had it. And now here in the 4th, a chance to move on top with a score. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
To the air on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection to pressure.
Shit, bro. Yo has all the time in the world. All the time. I don't know why he's not going for this, to be honest.
And I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
Oh, well.
He'll field the punt and look for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The defense will have to key on the run and try to get this ball back. Quarterback making checks. Moore to the air. Makes the pass. And the incomplete pass out of
Bro, this quarterback is not the fucking... This man is fucking garbage.
juice on it.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback.
He wasn't even pressured. How do you not make that throw?
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it trying to drain time off the clock. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the snap, it's Hayes. Across the 45. Wide open on the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners, when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Braxton. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Looking to buy time. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the catch.
Bro, what the fuck?
He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
How the fuck did he make that throw, bro?
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Gonna run it. It's Martin. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
Big third down. Listen,
Bro, y'all are so clowns. Shut up.
to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
They'll turn to the wild.
Play the game enough, Paige. You might as well.
Direct snap. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the 1st down out of the Wildcat.
Yeah, 3rd and
Yeah, you play the game enough. Might as well get it.
You got to give me a little bit of space, a little crack. You just can't give up that penetration.
Yeah, that
so
too.
my running back can fall forward just like that and get the 1st down.
And they didn't
Oh
get it
my
forward.
gosh.
And defense wins the battle up front. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Nittany Lions enter the final minute with the lead, trying to run out the clock. Finding open areas. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.